Hi everyone, hope you're all well and hope you're all excited for the new hockey season. I just wanted to do a very quick video to give a 6-month update on the True HZRDUS equipment that we've been testing out. I've had a load of fun using this on the ice over the last few months, and after some mixed reviews with the catalysts and the L20.2s over the past couple of years, I was really pleasantly surprised with how these leg pads in particular performed. So I just wanted to do a quick one to talk through it and what I've liked, what I didn't like, before we move on to some other equipment. So with the leg pads, as you can see, they're still in great shape. I do look after my kit. I wipe it down and dry it out properly after every use, so that's probably helped. But with kit that's made for the NHL, you'd expect it to hold up really well, and that's exactly the case with the HZRDUS pads. The durability has been great. You'll remember in my first video I mentioned that they were really stiff, and that I had to, for the first time ever, put an external break in the leg pads, and that's really helped. The more I use these leg pads, the more I've really enjoyed it, and as they've sort of loosened up a little bit, the more they've performed to my liking. So still not how they'd be if they had a pre-curved core that I'm desperate for True to introduce to their retail customs, but still with that external break there, that's really helped these sort of loosen up a bit at the top and help sort of close the butterfly without that sort of triangle, like really stiff straight 5-hole and thigh rise closure there. So yeah, they're still great. They're still really stiff where you'd want them to be. They haven't sort of gone soft and flimsy at all, but just that break has helped them to loosen up a little bit at the top, just to help with that 5-hole closure. Break-in was pretty quick. After sort of 5 or 6 uses, they did start to loosen up a bit in the thigh rise. The boot is still really stiff, exactly how I want it, so there's been absolutely no breakdown there whatsoever. The pad surface itself, like the rebound surface, is held up perfectly. You can still send rebounds clear out of the zone off the pad surface there. So again, really impressed with that. So overall, these have held up remarkably. The only thing I've noticed in terms of where we've got this 90-degree sort of dog leg boot strap here, I love it as a feature and the shape. I think it's really clever. But where there's more actual material there, there's more to rub on the ice. So the only wear spot on the entire leg pad is just on the corner there. You can see this, the little white part here. That's the only bit of wear in the entire leg pad on 6 months worth of use. So not perfect, but if that's the only thing I've got to complain about after 6 months, then I'd consider that a win for the leg pads. In terms of the gloves, block has held up great. As you can see, there's absolutely no wear or damage to that whatsoever. The materials are top notch as you'd expect, so there's been absolutely no issues with that in terms of durability. Inside, it hasn't sort of gone soft and loose at all. It's still really stable on the back of the hand. So again, really impressed with that. And the catcher, True catchers are a nightmare to break in because the build quality and the materials are so good. It does take a bit of extra time to break it in, but as soon as it was broken in, absolutely perfect. Absolutely no complaints on here whatsoever. There's no wear spots on the heel of the palm at all. All of the lacing has stayed intact. There's no wear inside in the middle there. Just a fantastic performing catcher. No complaints whatsoever. So yeah, keeping it nice and short. These are fantastic. I wasn't sure what to expect, especially after my experience with the Catalyst pads, which wasn't amazing. They're still great pads, but they just weren't for me, and they were just far too stiff. Part of me was expecting the HZRDUS to be exactly the same, and I'm very surprised that they weren't, and I'm very pleased that they weren't. These are great. I will be moving these on to another owner shortly. Somebody's expressed an interest in buying them, so I've done that. But I'm actually quite sad to see them go, which I didn't think I'd be saying 6 months ago. But yeah, they're absolutely great. I'd highly recommend them. So if you are in the market for some True pads, got any questions, please leave them in the comments. For now, if you don't do so already, please give us a like and a follow on both YouTube and Instagram. We're still trying to grow both platforms, Instagram in particular, so please give us a follow if you don't do so already. Like I said, any questions or comments, please drop us a message. But for now, thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for more kit reviews in the next few weeks.